Hi friends, how are you? I hope you're having very nice days and you're balancing yourself out. So friends, I was really being pushed to delay this channeling, and not pushed in a bad way, but I was getting this channel from I think the past week, and I could not recognize it fully, what meaning recognize it fully, like in its full form, I felt it like because I get so many signs and messages in each day that I sometimes unintentionally I don't give importance to some of them. So this kept happening again and again till I was till I just got like a shock in my head kind of a situation where I realized that I have to relay this as well, that kind of a push, not a negative kind of a push. So it came like subtle messages, like a feather was being put on my face, and it was so subtle. And I busy in all my day's work and everything, and all other channelings coming out and stuff like that, I was like not receiving it, and then I was given a thump one or two times, so I had to finally collect the whole channeling and I decided to present it to you. So I wanted to tell you these instances, how these channelings come out in various ways, so that you know how a person feels and you can get the first person scenario of how this works, at my end. So folks, let's go into the channeling. So this channeling is by a single divine masculine representing the masculine collective. Now, this divine masculine is what he is trying to do through me, Now, you will see a lot of things happening through me in this channeling. This channeling is going to be a little bit different. So, this divine masculine, I will describe him. He is a white male. He's around 5'11" in height. He's very lean, very thin, has almost black hair, and like hazel grey eyes. He seems to be a mixture of some kind of European, Greek, Italian ancestry and American. He's not purely British or German American. He has a lot of, by which I mean, he's not blue-eyed and blonde or dirty blonde-haired. He is black-haired with olive skin and almost hazel or brown, irises. So I do see, I am being told a lot of Greek or Italian mixture or something which is more, more towards giving him more darker features with a white skin tone. Darker features and darker hair with a white skin tone. Now again, like this person is around 34-35 years of age, but the age, the nationality, the country, the height or the skin color that I'm describing does not go to say that it is not relevant for other people. But if your twin masculine looks like this, it might be more authenticated for you, but this is for everybody. Now what he's trying to do is that he's trying to push me as well. Now I will describe this push, how it is. This is an energetic push. This push happened today while I was on my desk and I was doing telemedicine with some patients. So he pushed me at that time. So it was an energetic push, and I will describe. And like I told, this channeling is going to be a little bit different, So he pushed me while I was sitting on my desk and my chair, and the push it's not an actual push, it is an energetic push, like you're immersed totally in doing something. I'm immersed totally in doing something, like I was writing something down and I was talking simultaneously online to a patient, and I got a shock, a jolt, as if somebody was standing next to me and they were like giving me a shake up, the shake up. Why don't you see me? Why don't you look at me? Why don't you just why are you just taking my message and feeling like nothing is different, in your day, That is what he was trying to do to me, So he was like giving me these pushes. Like I said, he was giving me these pushes from a week or so, and I was not taking them, I was not being moved by them, I would say that, I was thinking that, oh, this is because I get a lot of things from my own personal journey also, so I have to differentiate everything, So he was giving me a lot of pushes, and the final push came today when I was actually with a patient, and he gave me a push of energy, and I actually kind of flipped, my body flipped, I went to the right side, and because I was in front of a patient, it felt a little awkward to them, but I realized that now he's at the verge of it, and he wants me to relay the message, and he wants me to take the message myself first. So what this push means is he's trying to create a way through. Now the divine masculine collective is trying to make a way through to you, and because you, the feminine, has come into so stable and empowered energies, you're not being moved easily, or even you're thinking that even now if my masculine does not return, or I'm not with my twin for my whole life, it does not matter to me. Some of you are coming in those energies. So on the other side, the masculine is getting into very fearful energies, that what if she moves away, what if she does something which is not repairable, which is not revocable, like a marriage or something, or an engagement. He's fearful of those things, and he is missing the attention. He's missing the attention that you used to give him. Now, what was I not giving him? I was not giving him attention. I was doing all my stuff, and I get hundreds of channelings every day, including personal and other kinds of channelings for finance or something else. So when I get a general channeling, which is also again 4 or 5 channelings a day, I have to filter them out. So I was not giving him attention. So what that means is the divine feminine collective is not giving him attention, and he's coming seeking that attention. Now when it doesn't make sense, when he's doing it politely or with a subtle touch, he's now resorting to heavier measures, like a push, energetic push, energetic jolt, energetic shake up. And why is it coming through me? Because I'm the person who's delivering information to the general public. So he and also what happened, besides this thing, this divine masculine collective energy, it like the white male I described, it also got put in a similar white male whom I could recognize as a person in my physical presence or in my physical day-to-day life, which was Adam Levine. Adam Levine, you all might know about him, but if you don't, you can Google him. So he is again that maroon singer, the maroon lead singer. The energy was actually put in him. Besides this white male that I described, the energy was also put in the second or third jolt that I got, because I told you I had been getting these jolts from a week. Now this particular jolt that I got today, and I got last night also, was through Adam Levine. So Adam Levine, I don't know how this is connected with the twin flame journey, but I had been a lot of like white males do come in, with the masculine collective. So this time it was Adam Levine who came out, who was actually pushing me, energetically. Now I would necessarily not mention this particular name, but it came out so clear as his picture being shown to me, as his face being shown to me, that it was very clear. I could really recognize him. That is why I'm putting the name with a disclaimer, of course. So this push was there, and the push, when I inquired, was that the divine masculine collective wanted that the divine feminine should pay attention, that they're trying to find a way. They should pay attention to the fact, and they should give them some hints so as to how the divine masculine should find a way back to them now. So the push was regarding that. Then what happened was, I was being shown a picture of a rose. I was being shown a picture of a rose, and I was just not being shown the picture of a rose. The rose in the picture was moving. It was not actually moving in physical reality, but when I looked at the picture which was being shown to me divinely through my clairvoyance, the rose moved. It was actually a rose on a bed sheet, on a picture of a bed sheet. It was not a real bed sheet that the bed sheet was moving. The picture, when I looked at it, the rose started moving towards me, like a little bit, not a whole lot, but a little bit. It was like the divine masculine collective is offering this to you. It is offering this to the divine feminine. The rose is being offered. This is a peacemaking measure. First he's pushing me, then he's offering the rose as a moving rose, which is actually a static rose. This clearly should tell you that he's asking for a rite of passage, and he's bringing some peacemaking offer also, a peace gift or something, he's going to bring. This necessarily does not mean that it is going to be a rose, although it could be a rose, a red rose, or a bouquet of red roses. And it could also be another form of gift, but there will be a peacemaking talk or a peacemaking gift, if he's very shy or does not have that much courage, he could just use a peacemaking gift to appease you a little bit and then have the talk, because it has been a lot of time and now some measures have to be taken by the divine masculine to actually find a way through. So when I was not paying him attention, it was not deliberate, we all have a life to live also. So it was not deliberate. I would never I do channelings every day and I do so many channelings every day. It is not like I would deliberately ignore somebody, but I think when I was just not even I was just oblivious of the fact that he's trying to contact me in this way. He got so over friendly that he started this push, and it was not a very pleasant sensation, I would tell you. It was like I flipped in front of the patient, and also if the patient was even not there, I really don't care. It's not like I don't care professionally, but I for divine things, I'm more inclined towards divine things than earthly things. So but the thing was that he was the energy of his when he was pushing me was quite aggressive. It was quite aggressive. So the divine masculine is aggressively trying to reach you. He's also now in anger and frustration over you that you're not giving him what he wants. You're not giving him the rite of passage, and he is now becoming aggressive in his approach. It means that he is losing patience now. He wants you when he wants you. Right now he's coming into those energies. He really wants you. He will destroy anything which comes in his path. He was also it was a little bit of a negative thing when he was doing this pushing with me, because he wanted me to relay this message and I was not relaying it from a week, or I could not understand his approach. It's not like I wasn't relaying it deliberately. I was not understanding what he was trying to do. So that is why maybe I was not relaying it, but I was taking it lightly and he did not want me to take it lightly, so he did this thing. But there was this energy that just do it now. He was taking a superior power over me, and the masculine collective was taking a superior power over the feminine collective, and they were we have to do this. They were we means the masculine collective. Now we doesn't mean the masculine and the feminine at this point. They want to do something, they want to come through, and they although his energy was aggressive, he was still showing me the rose, So it wasn't all that aggressive, but it was a mixture of a very masculine force combined with the romantic gesture that he wants to present you, because after all, he's coming with all his romantic love, his sexual love and everything, So the love is obviously there. The love is there, And with the rose, it is quite a depiction. The red rose, it was a red rose, and it was a single red rose that he was showing me. So it is quite a depiction, and then being shown Adam Levine, who is kind of a romantic, symbol for the generation, so there's a lot of romantic energy here, and me being pushed in the last parts by Adam Levine. Also, I would like to tell you, it is like he is approaching a stalwart energy. The divine masculine collective is approaching a celebrity energy to do this, meaning that he is going to leave no stone unturned to reach to you now, if he has approached this kind of a person's energy to reach me, it takes a lot of work to do that, because celebrity energies don't move that quickly, and you won't feel them too quickly, like I was feeling Adam Levine, and he was there with me in the room for quite half an hour or something, with his full body, full physical body in the present day. He was there, so I would like to tell you that the masculine is very serious in finding a way. He's using celebrity energies now, and he's also showing a lot of romantic love in the form of a single red rose, which is quite symbolic of romantic love. So don't take this push that I have received lightly. Don't take this romantic gesture that I have received lightly. Union is coming, union is here, and the masculine is quite ready for it. So folks, I hope you found this channeling very valuable, and again I use Adam Levine's name with a disclaimer. For any personal readings, you have to go to the description box, use PayPal, Send me your story, and that is all you have to do. The same procedure for all inner work and healing services. Use PayPal and send me your story. God bless you. Love you. Bye bye. Many kisses.